Let's dive right in. In this video, I'm going over the 10 best free VSTs for vocals. Everything from tuning to compression to reverb and so much more. Grab the download links below and let's get started. Whew. I'm going to start first with vocal tuning plugins because getting the pitch right is essential to getting a great vocal sound. Introducing Auburn Sound's Graillon, a live tuning plugin that doesn't hesitate to bring that robotic charm. Computers and numbers, 001s. Where's my Oscar? Pitch tracking modulation is a unique feature to Graillon that does way more than just tweak your vocals. Want to change the type of speakers? Add throat sounds? Why not choruses or an octaver? You could even morph your voice to sound more masculine.
Graillon has got you covered.
This plugin is awesome. It's got a pitch shifter. You can mess with the formant. You can dial in how much of the tuning you actually want. You can smooth it out. They even have this awesome inertia knob that lets it sound just like really drony. It stays on the same note. Check this out.
I don't want to fall for your lies. Don't want to pray to your shrine. Don't want to fall for it all again.
It's wild. Using this plugin couldn't be easier. All you have to do is set the right scale of your song using the piano here, and then just dial in how much of the correction you really want. Since this song happens to be in C major, I just turned on all the white keys and turned all the black keys off. And I'm gonna dial back the tuning a little bit because I don't want it to be too aggressive. And I could use this smooth knob to make it sound a little bit more natural too. It's awesome, and it's free. Free!
How's your house? How's your living room? In the afternoon, with nothing to do.
If you need a more robust tuning plugin with more precise controls, check out RePitch Elements. This stripped-down version of RePitch has a generous free trial that will definitely have you coming back for more. It offers intuitive editing tools to fine-tune vocals, including adjusting timing, lengthening or shortening notes, and even adjusting the modulation. Its user-friendly interface allows for a super speedy workflow, and it automatically detects the key of your vocals, making vocal tuning even easier and faster. Check this out. All I have to do is press play, and boom, it's there. One of my favorite parts about this plugin is how easy it is to adjust the vibrato of any note. All I have to do is click on a note and click up here, drag down or drag up while holding down on my mouse, and you can see the vibrato of the note changing.
How's your house? How's your living room? In the afternoon, with nothing to do. Is anyone calling you on the phone?
Ah. Next up, vocal compressor plugins. Squash your voice, like hydraulic press squash. First up, Analog Obsessions compressor, Fetish. Fetish is no ordinary compressor. It's modeled after the classic 1176 FET compressor. So I'm going to loop this pre-chorus section. I'm going to use this input knob, dial it in until I start seeing the needle moving. I want to see about 5 to 7 dB of gain reduction on that needle. I'm going to keep the attack to a pretty fast attack, and I'm going to adjust the release to be a little bit slower. I want it to grab those initial transients, but then, keep compressing for a little bit longer too. I like the ratio of about 4:1, and I want it 100% wet. Sorry, that was gross. The last thing I'm going to do is adjust the output gain knob to make sure that the vocal isn't getting super loud or super quiet because I'm using this compressor. I can check that by turning the compressor on and off.
Let it all go. Find yourself a new show. It shouldn't be hard to take off again. And then I don't want to hear your lies. Don't want to pray to your shrine.
Awesome. If buttery smoothness is your thing, check out the LA2A styled compressor from Analog Obsessions. The LA2A is a legend in the world of vocal processing. Adding this tube style compressor after the previous one is going to add such a nice warmth to your vocal sound. Check this out.
Don't want to hear your lies. Don't want to pray to your shrine.
Butter. So much more life, so much more character. And it's free. Got a vocal that's lying flat? Spice it up with some saturation plugins. Some free ones! Klanghelm IVGI is here to bring that vocal forward. IVGI is not your run-of-the-mill distortion plugin. It's a versatile tool that creatively adds life and character to your vocals. What sets IVGI apart is its dynamic reaction to the input signal and its ability to control the symmetry of the signal without altering the harmonic content. Check this out.
It all go, find yourself a new show.
A little crispy. Looking to add some shimmer to your vocals? The Softube saturation knob is the way. I like to use this plugin on vocals by switching on the keep high mode. That way you can keep the clarity of the high frequencies of the vocal while still adding some grit with the drive knob. Check it out.
Go, find yourself a new show. It shouldn't be hard to take off again. And I don't want to hear your lies.
A little subtle saturation goes a long way. Love it. But we're not done yet. Time to tame those sibilant S sounds with free vocal de-esser plugins. Reducing unnecessary harsh frequencies will help bring more dynamic range to your vocal sound and make them sound more rich and more balanced. Oh. Techivation T-De-Esser is the best free choice I've found. The T-De-Esser has 4 specific side-chained frequency bands to choose from, people. This will help you find and pinpoint those piercing sounds in your vocal track. This tool is also optimized for low CPU usage. And its adjustable GUI scale, GUI, let me know in the comments below. I'm just changing the size. Oh, it's so small. Wow, it's so big. Wow. It ensures a comfortable workflow. This lyric that says, how's your house, that's got 2 S's in there that are kind of poking out, I'm just looping this phrase and adjusting the threshold knob until those S's sound a little bit more smoothed out.
How's your house? How's your living? How's your house? How's your living?
So they got smoothed out a little bit and aren't piercing through. Thanks, Techivation. Want your vocals to have more depth and thickness? Try widening them with a chorus effect. Acon's Digital Multiply has you covered. This plugin brings your vocals to life by simulating the rich harmony of multiple singers without any of those unpleasant comb filter effects. Most of the chorus plugins I use have maybe 1 or 2 functions, but this seems endless. You've got everything from a full EQ band here. You've got up to 6 voices that you can simulate. You want a whole choir? You got one in here, okay? We got stereo spread, so you can really adjust how wide it's going in the stereo field. You can adjust the dry level and the effect level. I found this subtle and cool setting because today I'm feeling subtle and cool. Okay, I soloed out the vocal, so let's listen to what this plugin can really do.
Over and over, I've tried to wash my mind. Don't pull me under.
It got wide. Like I said, widening can add so much extra depth and thickness to your vocal in a nice subtle way. You can have a vocal in the verse that stays pretty thin and centered, and then in the chorus, you could really open it up with a little bit of widening. Try it out. Now let's talk about space. Valhalla FreqEcho is a frequency shifter combined with an analog style echo. Okay, super cool. It's known for its ability to transform simple sounds into complex, evolving sonic textures. It's awesome. It can really add a lot of life and movement to your music. Check it out.
Pull me under holy water, holy water. Don't.
See what I mean? Okay, let's come back to earth.
Over and over, I've tried to wash my mind.
It's so cool. I love it. It's really important to add spatial effects to your vocal, otherwise they'll just feel really disconnected from the music. By adding some reverb and delay plugins, especially free ones, it's gonna help your vocal sit within the music, like a whole band playing together. All right, save the best for last. At least, I think it's the best. Reverb. I love reverb. I put reverb on everything. It's my Frank's Red Hot. You probably shouldn't do that, but Tal Reverb 2 is a stereo plate reverb effect. Plate reverbs are known for their rich and lush sounds, and Tal Reverb 2 does a great job of emulating this.
Over and over, I've tried to wash my mind.
You can hear that adding this reverb adds so much more depth and dimension to the vocal while helping it sit more naturally in the mix. And just like that, you're ready to be the next vocal mixing sensation. Which free tool was your favorite? Did I miss any free vocal plugins? Let me know in the comments below. Also, just a reminder, is it GUI or GUI? Thanks. Have a great day.